G'day guys, Chris here, Indoors Outdoors with Edgy. Now, I'm going to try a thing with my tumbler. I've got this piece of jewellery. It is something that I found at the beach, but I've never been able to get it clean enough in regards to the link chains on it have always sort of been black. And I know it's got a bit of gold in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in the tumbler that I made, and we're going to see how she goes. So here's the tumbler, here's the jar. I've put in the jar, I have put my mix of stuff. So here we are, we've got it in here. I'll put it in, put that in, put the lid on, and I'll get the I'll get my drill, and we'll start her up.
A few moments later.
Righto, the time is 4:55. I've got the tumbler set up. She's drilling. It is moving a little bit. It is foaming a bit. Yeah. So I've got a rag under there, so I'll see how she goes. So I have put the piece of jewellery in there, and we'll just see how she goes. She's foaming up like nothing. Leaking, foaming. Shit, that's no good. Oh, she's leaking a bit more now. See if I can get all this off. Get all that off. Wow, I don't realise it's going to foam up so much. It's only water, salt, lemon juice, salt and mouthwash, a polydent tablet. Anyway, might have to empty a bit out. Rightio guys, it's been still going, it's been about 15 minutes so far. Still going. She's foaming up. She's foaming up alright, but there's all that crap in there turning around. I don't know, not sure where the jewellery piece is. It's somewhere in amongst all that shit. Anyway, it's been going for a while. So she's working pretty good so far.
1 hour later.
Alright guys, the time now is, it's been 60 minutes. So it's been on automatic drive pretty much like this for the last 1 hour. It's still spinning around in there. I don't know where the bloody piece of jewellery is, but it looks like it's slowing down now. So what I might do is stop it, and we'll get the jewellery out and see what it looks like. Actually, I just turned it up a notch, so it's spinning a bit faster now. So let's give it, I'm going to go in and have my dinner, and let's see how she runs. For another 20 minutes, 30 minutes, running pretty fast, or a bit faster than it was before. Anyway, so the automatic thing's still going. Doesn't look like it's leaking. No, it's not leaking anymore, so hopefully it should be right. Check it out after dinner. Right, I just came back. It's 6:20 now, and it's stopped. The drill's stopped, so obviously the battery has run out. So I got about 1 hour and 20 minutes just out of the battery on slow, running the tumbler. So let's get the jewellery out and see whether or not it cleaned it. Rightio guys, I've got my jar of shit, and I've got that piece of jewellery in it. So I'm going to strain it with my strainer, and we're going to see what this thing looks like. It's been in there about 1 hour and 20 minutes, just spinning, slowly spinning before the battery shit itself. The battery's now on charge down here. I do have 2 batteries. But anyway, we'll strain this. I just got to set the camera down. I haven't got my tripod. Sorry guys. So I'll put that down on the sink, and we will put this here. Alright, so we knew what it looked like before. It was quite black. All the links on the bracelet were pretty black. It didn't really come up very clean when I soaked it in the in my normal liquid. So I put that normal liquid in here with all this, and can you see the chain now? So this is the first time I'm seeing it as well. So if I look at that, I can see that chain, all the black off that chain has bloody pretty much disappeared. This whole thing has cleaned up. This tumbler has worked far beyond what I thought it would do. And all I've got in there is nuts, little nuts, small nuts, some little rocks out of my garden, the real small rock, and that's it. That's it. That's it. That is it. And this thing came up so much better. Have a look at that. Have a look at that. Like, that is pretty clean. I'll turn it over. So 100% really good little tumbler. Having the substrate, I think this is going to be a good tumbler for all the old shitty coins I find. Chuck it in there for half an hour, bang, it's clean. Okay guys, so that was the first bit of jewellery, but now I have this necklace which is quite brown. Now as you can see, it's quite rustic looking. I've tried to clean this a number of times, and it's quite rusty. So what I might try and do is I might try and put this in the jewellery tumbler, give it an hour or so, and we'll see if this cleans up, and if it does, well, we know we're onto a good tumbler. Okay guys, this is the second piece of jewellery. Oh shit, that thing's moving forward. Jesus Christ. I better move that back a bit. Try and set it down a bit.
One hour later.
I've had that chain in the tumbler, and here it is here, and I can see it, and I'm not joking, this bloody tumbler. So this is what it looks like after I've put it in the tumbler. Now you saw the before photos, or saw the video before. It was all brown. This thing was brown as. I put it through this tumbler and it has cleaned this up. Spectacular. Spectacular. It is, god damn. It is very, very clean now. So I can safely say that this little tumbler, with the liquid that I use and the substrate, the nuts and the stone and everything, works a treat. Indoors, outdoors with Edgy, that's how you make a homemade tumbler.